Hi, I'm Yammie Noob, and hopefully you're running across this video because you found your way into the motorcycle side of YouTube. Welcome! There's a lot of clickbait hot garbage, but stick around and check out why you need to start riding a motorcycle ASAP. You'll become a better driver. Bar none, once you start cruising around on a two-wheeled machine fully exposed to all of the elements, you will value your life much more highly than when you only drive around in a safe bubble. Even something as small as a fender bender could leave you disabled for life. Okay, that's not a great sales pitch for riding motorcycles, but hey, it's the truth. Please don't leave, just wait. As you ride, you're gonna get more aware of your surroundings. You'll start to notice patterns of behavior among drivers that don't signal before they make traffic moves, like how they'll drift to one side of the lane or start twitching a bit before making a move. These spidey senses will serve you well in life. You'll be snapping things up like Peter Parker in your kitchen and bathroom. That's just one of the many perks of riding a motorcycle. Moving on, stress relief. This might sound far-fetched, but honestly, motorcycling is one of the best stress relief activities that I know of. There's nothing like hopping on your bike after a long day and going out for a ride. It sounds a bit self-aggrandizing, but in a world filled with screens, notifications, and social media, and this coming from a guy who runs a YouTube channel for Christ's sake, it's pretty cool to be able to hop onto a machine that demands every ounce of your attention, or else you could end up dead. It requires focus, and by its nature doesn't allow for deviation from that focus. You'll find that once you start swinging a leg over the saddle, you'll come back from a nice ride on your bike feeling refreshed, clear-headed, and serene. Or you might come back with a deranged look on your face that says, wow, I just did some hella dumb shit and nearly died, which brings me to my next point, adrenaline rush. For as stress relieving as bikes may be, you can easily ramp up the adrenaline on them. Once you discover how addicting cracking open the throttle can be, it'll quickly turn into a drug. More and more and more until you found yourself going wide open on the highway, cranking out triple-digit speeds. Whoops. It's all good. Okay, maybe not. I definitely shouldn't do that again, but deep down, you know you will. And hey, there's a whole other side of the equation too. You can take it out to the track or off-road and get that adrenaline out in a more safe and controlled way. You'll make tons of new friends. Here's one that might not be so obvious, but bikes are a great way to meet new friends. Nearly every city is going to have some sort of bike club or association that you can join, and they have a group for everyone. If you like cruisers, go check out the Harley guys. Here in DFW, we have plenty of sport bike clubs too. Meetup is a great way to get started, and you'd be surprised how many interesting people you can meet on these rides. Hell, even beyond that, you could be just getting gas somewhere and start shooting the shit with some other biker at the gas station about the time you went down and hit a boulder. True story. Connecting to the world around you and going to new places. In my humble opinion, one of the best things about bikes has been the places it's taken me. I've seen so many amazing scenery simply because I ride motorcycles, knew some friends, and decided to head out. If you're into nature, hiking, or any other sort of outdoorsy type of thing, motorcycles are the hobby for you. There's nothing quite like riding in a new part of the world, cracking open your visor, and getting a whiff of that fresh air. You'll also start finding excuses to explore your own local surroundings. I've become a damn expert in my area just because I've been riding around my city and discovering new roads. It's better for the environment. Okay, most people don't really care or consider this when thinking about motorcycles, even though they should, because climate change doesn't really give a shit whether you think it's real or not. But for what it's worth, motorcycles put out way less emissions than cars due to their smaller engines and consume way less gas. Another factor, bikes add way less wear and tear to our public roads than cars do. This is because of their much lighter weight than cars. So next time someone complains about how ridiculous you look in a full suit with your sweet-ass bike, just tell them, you're welcome. You just look way cooler. Can we be honest for a sec? Bikes are just cool. Plain and simple. They're fucking sweet. They sound awesome, they look sick, and you're definitely gonna look a lot cooler if you ride one. But here's the thing. Don't go around telling people you ride or telling people how cool it is. Coolness has this property that physicists are still ironing out, but once you point out how cool something is, it no longer becomes cool. If you want to truly look like a badass, never mention your bike or your riding unless you're asked about it. Trust me, when people see you with a helmet and some messed up hair, you won't have to tell them about your bike. And for the love of God, don't get bogged down on technical specs when you're telling people about it. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. If it's the first one you've seen, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps out a ton. Special thanks to all my patrons over at Patreon. You guys help make this channel possible, and I couldn't do it without you. On a full moon, in the dead of winter, Yammie emerges from his list cave, a beautiful butterfly, waiting to flock home to the land of Hinckley, Great Britain, where the Daytona was born. Goodbye.